Okay, this is a part 2 to the varies directly. Same situation as the first one. The amount of money Bill earns varies directly with the number of hours he worked. If he earned $300 when he worked 20 hours, how many hours did Bill work to make 450? This time I switched it on you. This time we're finding how many hours did he work, where before we want to know how much he made if he worked 60 hours. So let's review a little bit. We're looking at a couple of things. The first thing we want to look at is we notice the word varies directly, just like I said in the last video. We said that whenever you see the word varies directly, whatever's mentioned first will be your Y value, and so the amount of money Bill earns is your Y value. All right, and we can put that down. Amount. It's just another strategy you could do. The amount of money is going to be my Y value, and then whatever's after varies directly will be my X value. And so with the number of hours he worked, okay, so hours would be my X value. All right, and remember what I said, whenever you see varies directly, that means you're going to use the K. So we're going to say K equals Y over X. And so let's read the question and see how it goes. It says here, if he earns $300, okay, so earns is how much he made, and we said that was our Y value. Remember, this is our Y value, and so he made $300. Alright, and then we said that it says here that he worked 20 hours, and X represents the number of hours, so it's 20 hours. So again, when we do our math, we found out that it's 15. So K in this situation is the same as what we had in the last one. I just wanted to make sure that it's, so Y equals, and we know that it's 15, because K is 15. And I think I want to write this formula down so you can see it a little bit better. Okay, so there's the actual equation. So we're going to plug in 15 in for X. So it's going to be Y equals, and then we're going to say 15, and then X. So that's our equation. So if it asks you write an equation, there it is right there. All right, now the difference between this one and the last one. The last one, we gave you the hours, and you had to find out how much you made. This time we're saying, okay, how many hours did he work? All right, so if you look at this, it says Bill worked, he made $450. That's what he made. So that's how much you made. Well, that's the amount. So that means Y is going to be $450. So we're going to say $450 equals, and then we're going to say I have 15x here. Here. So now I got to find out how many hours it is. Now you ask yourself, what's the variable? It's X, and what's being done to X is being multiplied by 15. So I'm going to make this a little bit easier to read. I'm going to put it right here. Actually, I'll tell you what I'll do. I'm going to go to another page, so that way I don't have to bunch it all up. So we're going to go to another page. So we have $450 equals 15x. Alright, and so I'm going to divide both sides by 15. And why am I dividing it? Because I'm looking at my x value. It's my variable. And I'm looking to see what's being done to that x. It's being multiplied by 15. So the opposite is divide both sides by 15. 15 divided by 15 is 1. And 1 times x is x. Now if we divide 15 into 450, so if I take 15 and divide it into 450, I should get 30. So 30. So what does this mean? It means for Bill to make $450, he'd have to work 30 hours. So I just wanted to show you a video of how the direct variation, there's two parts. The first part we found we're going to find out how much he makes when we know how many hours he works, and this one we wanted to know how many hours he worked if we knew his grand total.